Young people struggling to find work have been given a huge boost. Treasurer Scott Morrison and Citi Australia today announcing an extra $1.5 million will be spent expanding the Pathways to Progress initiative. The move will help 1,800 disadvantaged youths secure a job.
Believing in young people, mentoring young people, giving them the confidence and the skills that they need. If you're on welfare and dependent on a government income in welfare, you have fewer choices. And the great thing about Australia is having choices. And to have choices about your economic future comes from having a job.
Joining me in the studio is young worker Alicia and Nicholas Wyman from the Skilling Australia Foundation. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
First of all, Nicholas, just tell us about your organisation and how it's involved.
So Skilling Australia was really started to help young people make that transition from school to work, and particularly people who may have been struggling in a classroom, finding it not overly relevant and really at risk of dropping out. And it's Australia's greatest resource, our young people, and we've got to make sure that we connect them to not only work, but work that's going to be sustainable.
Alicia, you're a single mum.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved in this program? Tell us a bit about your story.
So before starting the Citi New Recruits program, I had a lack of education, a lack of work experience, and having a child at a young age, I didn't really have the skills necessary for a job, so I came across the Citi New Recruits program, and that's where I gained the skills and knowledge that I needed to be able to get into the workforce and, you know, get my career goal and also be a role model for my daughter. So, yeah.
Which is wonderful.
Fantastic.
How has it transformed your life now?
Oh, wow. There's so many words that could describe how it's transformed my life. I'm doing things that I didn't think that I could do. You know, I'm able to perform in my job, and I have the skills and knowledge necessary to, you know, have that career path and go where I need to go in life.
Nicholas, how has today's announcement, how will your organisation benefit from it? And not just you, but also people like Alicia, how will they benefit?
Well, I think it's really important that this is not government's problem, it's not young people's problem, it's not business's problem. This is a collective problem for our country, because there's a gap that's widening, a skills gap, where employers say they can't find people with the skills they need for the 21st century, yet we've got young people who are still not finding their way into work. So bridging programs like Citi New Recruits, where we can talk about the skills that employers really need. These are the practical skills that Alicia would have learned: communication, working with groups, working with others. These are the skills that employers really need.
Yeah, that's a fantastic program. Alicia, lastly, what's your message then to troubled youth out there?
To troubled youths, I just think they need to get out there and be aware of the program, speak to people, approach foundations like the Skilling Australia Foundation, get that information that you need, get involved in those programs that will allow you to gain those skills and knowledge needed to pursue a career and enter the workforce.
Yeah, giving you the confidence
to secure
that's right.
that job. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you both for coming in today, and we'll see you shortly. Thank you very much.